Welcome back, Southwest Florida, to Lee Pitts Live. We're here at Florida Gulf Coast University, the Cohen Building, to cover the Quality Life Center Gala, as we do every year. This year, Lee Pitts Live, of course, is the media sponsor, and I be Lee Pitts Live on Wink. We're so happy, finally, to get Sawyer on the show.
Nice to see you, my friend.
A famed attorney in the area who's just done a yeoman's job and keeping us straight. Sawyer, I always like it when I see you go before the city council to bring something up and give them a little nudge here and there.
Well, you know what, Lee? Every now and
Sawyer
again,
Smith.
somebody's got to keep him honest. That's what we're here for. And if you're not going to do it, I guess I will.
Sawyer, do you find it important to get out into the community to be a part of events like this and just things that are quality and benefit our community?
Well, Lee, I think you know my family and you know our history with this. And what we like to do is engage and make sure that any organization, especially something that Mr. Muhammad is so impassioned about, has the support they need. There's no question that this is an organization and a mission that is needed in Fort Myers. And, you know, I'm happy to be here sitting at the Huthers table. You know, Virginia and Charlie Huther have been longtime board members and supporters of the organization, as is my own father. And to be here and be with you, Mr. Pitts, and with Mr. Muhammad and all the great people and to show our support for our family is something I'm very proud to do.
What do you think a organization like the Quality Life Center means to the city of Fort Myers?
It means more than just to the city of Fort Myers. You know, the city is the hub of a greater community, and to have an organization that has a mission to help people culturally, mathematically, with reading, after school programs, athletic. I mean, Mr. Muhammad himself, I mean, my gosh, you know, I mean, he is a spark of a human being. But what it means is that the city of Fort Myers is the hub of Southwest Florida, and we're leaders in Southwest Florida, and that we support our cultural and education centers like the Q. That's what it means.
Muhammad and administrators at the Quality Life Center always talk about when you do things with the Quality Life Center, you provide resources for the Quality Life Center, it's an investment. You being a student of economics and knowledge and law, when you hear the word investment, how should one interpret that as it relates to the children at Quality Life Center?
If we want the future of Fort Myers and Southwest Florida as a whole to be bright, we need to start when our community is young.
Okay.
We can't pick it up at the end. We have to start at the beginning, and that's what Mr. Muhammad is doing. He has decided through his organization, I'm going to get involved early, and I'm going to carry them on. Investments take a long time. Nobody invests in anything. It's not a drive-through. We're not going from the ordering booth to the window to get our future. The future takes a long time. And Mr. Muhammad understands that, and the Q understands that. And that's why we're all here.
One of the great attorneys in the area, so good to get his perspective. You practice, one of the areas that you practice is criminal defense, right?
That my father started this in 1970.
When you, what first name all the areas of practice when we got you on TV?
Well, I appreciate the plug.
Okay.
Criminal defense, personal injury, family law, land use, and governmental affairs.
Okay. Criminal defense. You see all types of cases, all types of things that come before you on your table, you in the courts and so on. When we have what you just spoke about, getting the children at a younger age, that's just one way to reroute them from that particular area of being in the judicial system. Expound on that, if you will.
Nobody wakes up at 25 years old and says, I want to be a problem human being. Yeah, we make mistakes as adults. We all do. I do, you do. But to be in the system, it starts when you're young. And if we can reroute that and give opportunity. It's why my father founded STARS, right?
Correct.
Success through academic and recreational supports. Okay? We see
Wilbur Smith, the mayor. Go ahead.
we see the need for support of our youth at a young age. If you support our youth at a young age, you have leaders tomorrow. And that's what Mr. Muhammad is producing. He's producing little Mr. Muhammads.
And little Miss Muhammad.
Little Miss Muhammads. Yeah.
He's such a great guy.
He's an awesome man.
You may not know this, but in the early days, in the early 90s, I was a member of the board of directors for Quality Life Center.
Does not surprise me.
And so it's one of my proudest moments to have been a part of the early 1990s board of directors for Quality Life Center. So it's just always history to be a part of this. What do you hope that when people leave here tonight that they take away from this experience?
When people leave here tonight, I hope that they remember how important it is to be involved.
Okay.
It's easy to show up at events, at a gala where you've got all this wonderful food and everybody's dressed up, but tomorrow morning, I want them to remember how important it is.
And will you ever be running for political office in the future?
Stay tuned, Pitts. Stay tuned.
So that's not a no, right? The door is always open.
My wife is over there. We will talk about this in privately.
Every time election is coming up, though, and I got you here, and I'm reading, I'm watching, I'm saying, is Sawyer going to run? Is Sawyer?
You going to write me my first check?
I thought you'd run for county commissioner. I thought you'd run for mayor. I thought you'd run for city council. But you look like you might just like being being a power broker.
I just like sitting right next to you. Doing this.
I can't get anything out of. Oh, okay, if you do decide to run, will you break it on my show?
If you write me my first check.
All right, it's a done deal.
Lee, thanks for having me on, my friend.
Don't go anywhere yet. We're still on the air. Look, we're so thrilled to have him here. And all the people who come out, I'm looking for my trustee McGadget here. I want you guys to remember, Lee Pitts Live is here as the media sponsor for the Quality Life Center, one of the finest organizations for youth and adults in the country. And we're so thrilled to get comments from a famed lawyer, Sawyer Smith, who has come over to grace our set on the red carpet. Remember, Miami may have the oranges, but the Quality Life Center has got the juice. We'll be right back.